So ladies and gentlemen, we're outside to start testing the Bliss Car Care premium products. So we're going to be looking at their interior dressing, their pH concentrate shampoo, their tyre gel, the wheel cleaner, their wash mitt, and we're also going to have a quick look at their wax applicator pads. Okay, so really looking forward to this review. The car we're going to be doing it on today is a rather nice Astra. Okay, so a good test, lots of bird deposits, all the normal dirt, winter dirt, so we'll have all the salt from the spreaders, etc. More importantly, all right, some nice dirty alloy wheels to try out the wheel cleaner and see how we get on with the tyre shine, the tyre dressing as well. Okay, so the only additional products I'm going to be using, I will be using a snow foam. I'm not going to use a citrus pre-wash because I want to give the shampoo a good chances of showing its power. Okay, so we will do the wheels, I'll snow foam it, we'll then try the shampoo, give it a good dry down, and then we'll go on inside and do the interior dressing, and then finally we'll come after the tyres have dried up and use the tyre dressing as well. So good fun. So step one, let's do the wheels. Okay folks, so the first product we're looking at from Bliss Car Care is their wheel cleaner. Okay, so it's not a full out cleaner. They do an entire range, and we're just using a few. So we're not going to be removing iron. These shouldn't be that bad because we did it not that long ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the Shine Around wheel cleaner for the alloy wheels and the tyres as well. And I'm going to spray it on. Okay, I'm going to do the tyres first, initial application, brush it down, rinse it off, then I'm going to sort of apply it to the whole wheel. It says leave for 5 minutes, but obviously within that 5 minutes you can agitate it with detailing brushes and various wheel cleaning brushes. So I'll just let the camera roll and we'll see how we get on. So initially, quick spray down with the water to get rid of any grit, okay, because you don't want to be applying the product and going in with a detailed brush with hard bits of grit that's potentially going to scratch your alloys. So get rid of the loose stuff first and let the chemical do its thing. Now the beauty of this is, okay, you can see all the discoloration, all the oils and the dirt coming out of the tyres. This also gives the tyre dressing a perfect opportunity to bond, to absorb into the rubber. If you put a tyre dressing over dirty tyres, it's just going to fling off and you're going to have all sorts of spray problems, etc. So spend a bit of time. You might have to do this 2 or 3 times until when you apply the product and use the brush, it doesn't discolour. At that point, you know your tyres are clean. So make sure you get the product right through the spokes. These are quite tricky alloys, these ones, because there's lots of sort of little crevices, so plenty of tools. Good trigger, okay, nice and strong. Like I said, the packaging is good. really get in there. And like I say, the instructions say 5 minutes, so during that 5 minutes, give it a helping hand, get your detailing brushes out. And on an alloy like this, it's going to take you a bit of time because there is a little... I have got bigger detailing brushes, but these spokes stop you using it and you're having to use a smaller one. Straight away you can see the dirt coming off, which is clearly what you're after. Right, so I'm doing this quite quick. If I was doing my own car, I wouldn't have the pressure of entertaining and talking and trying to keep this as quick as possible, because we don't want you getting bored, do we? And clearly the best way of doing your wheels, if you've got the time and the capacity, is to take them off, because you can get right behind. So if you've got alloy wheels, that you can get these in. Brilliant. Clearly you can see I can't get this big wheel woolly in that far, so on the second application you can see the colour isn't as dark, so we know we're getting rid of that. Smaller detailing brush to get in. I've seen some people use toothbrushes. Not a good idea. The bristles are far too, that's not a good thing, so that one's gone to the side. Get a new one. Yeah, toothbrushes, the brittles are far too aggressive, especially on expensive, delicate alloy wheels. Now, reading the instructions and the detail for the product, it says it's effective cleaner but gentle on your alloys, which is what you want. Because there's a lot of you guys that have got very expensive alloy wheels. You don't want a chemical that's too aggressive, damaging your wheels. So. And like I said, I am doing this super quick. The product's working. It's working well. Doesn't smell of anything really, which is good. And then while I'm leaving it for the last few minutes, you expose a lot more alloy wheel. Give it another quick spray. Like I say, you'll get your own technique on this. And leave it for those final few minutes. If you've got really heavily soiled alloy wheels, you might have to do this process a couple of times. As I keep saying, when I do these, I do rush just to show you the sort of the process and to ascertain if the product is effective. So, final rinse down. So when you rinse and you see it missed a bit, just get back in there. And as you can see, now that's a chip there. Now the bits behind there, okay, if you're really looking for, you know, the perfect sort of results, you may have to go in from the side or take your alloy wheels off, or just get behind and start sort of scraping away. But considering the state of these alloy wheels, okay, all the dirt is removed, and that's what this is. It's not a fallout remover, it's not a tar and glue remover. The idea of this is a dedicated, safe product for cleaning the dirt off your wheels, and that has done a cracking job. More than happy with that. Okay, so really good. Right, so Shine Armour wheel cleaner, first product we've tested, very good indeed. And what I'll do, just to show the difference, I'll just grab the camera just to show you. I'll just go around to one that isn't done. So that was the state of it. Like I say, it is just a wheel cleaner, not a fallout remover or anything like that. It's a dirty one. And that's the one that we've done. Nice clean tyres, nice clean alloys. I'll go around and do the other ones. We'll let them fully dry and wash the car, and we'll come back and apply the tyre shine on these now. Nice clean tyres, and see how we get on. So I'll do the other three and we'll crack on with the next product. So folks, that's the alloy wheels all looking lovely and clean. What a difference. Okay, so we're going to give it a quick snow foam. Like I say, we're not using... Just wait for a car to go past. We're not using citrus, we're just going to snow foam it. So I'll quickly do a time warp and we'll get on to the next product, which is the shampoo. Okay guys, the next product, now the car has been snow foamed, is to try out the Bliss Car Care Slick Suds high concentration shampoo. So it's a highly concentrated pH neutral shampoo. It comes in a nice 1 litre bottle, and like I've said before, the packaging on this is nice and strong. I just love the feel of it. I love the feel of all their products. It just looks quality, and so far it has been quality, so let's hope that trend continues. Well, thank you. Okay, so instructions for use are apply about 15 to 20 millilitres for a bucket. Okay, so I've got the 2 bucket. That's just got a bit of old soap in it, but that's our clean water. We're also going to be using this that they very kindly sent us, the Bliss Car Care wash mitt. Lovely and smooth. Looking forward to using this. I've saved this just for the occasion. All right, so that's our clean water one. So I'm going to, it's one of those thick ones. Okay, so I'm going to apply. You can see the consistency, it's quite thick, but a lot of these, as we've seen in the past, a lot of these concentrated ones are. So I'm just going to put that much in. That is all you need. Okay. Now that's good. Now when I've had these thick ones in the past, it's been a bit of an effort getting it out to your measuring cup. Okay, but it's all gone. So although it's thick, okay, it dilutes well into the water. I have a rogue leaf in my water. Okay, so agitate with your pressure washer. Boom. Lots of suds. Okay, just shows you these new concentrated shampoos, you do not need a lot. When you're looking at, you've got a litre here, that's how much I've used. Right, you are going to get, well, I don't know, 20 millilitres times 5 times 50 cars. That's 40, 50 cars. Unless my maths is wrong, but that's fantastic. Now, what I do as well, especially just to sort of help the lubrication side, I do apply a bit to my wash mitt at the start. Because arguably that's the sort of the dangerous point. Never put a dry wash mitt, okay, on your car. Clearly you're going to put it in the water first, okay, but aid the lubrication process by putting a bit of the sort of slick shampoo on as well. It's just going to help you out. So I'm going to reposition the camera, okay, and then we're going to have a look. So clearly I'm looking for cleaning power of this, but just as, in fact, probably more importantly, is it safe on your car? Because although you may have citrus pre-washed it and snow foamed it, there's still going to be dirt on the car, and this is the first part, the contact wash, where things can go wrong. If you haven't got enough lubrication in your shampoo, you're going to be dragging that dirt and grit across your paintwork, and you're going to have those scratches. So lubrication, all right, the ability for the shampoo to encapsulate the dirt and be easily removed with the wash mitt. And of course we're going to use the 2 bucket method. So I'm going to reposition the camera and we'll have a look. Okay guys, let's have a go. You would not believe how much suds have come off this. Look at this. It's a snow glove. So that is so slick. Now I know I've done a lot of shampoos in the past, and a lot of people say, well, what can you do about snow foam? Well, okay, it's removing the dirt. The important thing for me is how safe it is. That is gliding over the paintwork. Okay, now when you're doing your car, I'm just doing this for demo, you're going to work top to bottom, sort of cleanest to the dirtiest bit. I go to about 1 foot, okay, on the whole car, and then I go around either with a separate wash mitt and then just do the lower half, because that's where all the dirt and the grit is, and that's the danger area. Okay, that is just gliding. Smells lovely as well. Not sure what the smell is. Look at all the suds. That's with 20 millilitres in a big bucket of water. Right, I'm happy to go on now. That's fantastic. So I will time warp meet, doing the rest of the car. This is lovely. Otherwise you're going to get bored. So I'll put this on, I think I'll put this on a time 5 time warp. Okay, so you see me really working hard. So let's do it. So folks, that's it washed and dried. Okay, so we did dry it with a generic quick detailer. It wasn't a gloss enhancer or anything, but all that dirt's gone, and it came off, it rinsed off easily. It was safe under the wash mitt, so the wash mitt and shampoo combination from Bliss works really well. So really happy with that. As you know, wheels are done. All that nasty dirt and salt, the reflections come back, and that's just through cleaning it. So I'm going to get hold of some of their sort of their paintwork enhancing products, quick detailers, waxes, and all that kind of stuff. And our aim is to do a sort of a full detail using this product range, because I'm really quite impressed. Lovely and clean. Great, so I'll do a wrap up with all the products shortly. So I'm going to wait for the tyres to dry, then do the tyre shine, and then I'm going to jump into the Audi over there to review the interior cleaner and see how we get on with that. So next one will be the tyre shine. Okay folks, we're now going to look at their tyre gel, the Bliss Car Care Make It Slick tyre gel. Now this tyre gel is one of the more thick ones. In fact, it's very thick. Now, if you leave this outside in freezing, okay, it does get very thick, almost unusable thick. So just take it inside, let it warm up a bit, okay, and it's fine. Okay, so you can see it's one of the thicker ones, which is okay. And it is one of the sort of shiny ones. So if you're looking for that super shiny one sort of effect, this one's for you. Now you can leave it to dry and multi-coat it, and every coat it becomes shinier and shinier, but I don't like my tyres super shiny, so it will be one application for me. Right, so we've got to work it in a bit. Like I say, it is a gel. Keep it off your treads. If you do get it on your treads, remove it, but a little goes a long way. So you can clearly see the sort of shiny effect this product gives. Now what I did do, okay, because you see it's nice and shiny, most people say, yeah, but you know, after an hour, okay, what does it look like? So I'm just going to take it around. I've already done the other 3 tyres, so I'm just going to unclip from the tripod. Right, it's nice and shiny effect there. This is one I did, whoops, just kicking over my shampoo, an hour ago. So you can see, even with one coating, it remains wet look. So it's definitely one of the wetter looking tyre gels. Right, with something like this, you are having to be a bit disciplined with your car wash. If you can, get this on as quick as possible in your wash routine, because you want to be leaving it 25-30 minutes to fully absorb in. You go up driving off with this now, it'll just sling all over the place. So a little goes a long way. It is slightly thicker. It is a wetter looking tyre gel than some, and arguably if I put another coating on this, it'll be even wetter looking. So if that's the look you're after, okay, you can do a lot worse than this one, but super slick, like the name suggests. So it's been well sort of advertised, and the descriptor is spot on. Okay, so really wet look. All right, and I like that. As a general rule, I prefer a sort of matte finish. Okay, but there are times if you're going to a show or you want your car to look its best, a wetter looking tyre is probably more preferable. Okay, so make it slick, tyre gel, spot on, does exactly what it says on the bottle. So guys, we're just going to have a quick look at these, which are their sort of wax, sort of sealant application pads. Come in a nice pack of 3, so well packaged. And obviously you can return these afterwards to keep them clean. You don't want grit getting on them. Lovely and soft. They're softer than some I've got, but the main thing I like about these is a nice good shape, but they haven't got that nasty seam. You see so many of these pads with a seam around the side, okay, which is a sort of a differentiation in softness between the actual pad and the seam. And if you catch the seam, that's not good. The seam's a natural sort of migration path for dirt to get stuck in as well. So I like the fact that it's foam all over. So just going to see how they operate. I've got a wax. It doesn't matter who the wax is by. Okay, takes the wax really well. Lovely and smooth, which is what you want. I actually love the smell of this wax, but I'm not telling you which one it is because it's not a review for anyone else. Okay, nice, lovely and smooth. And like I said, no seam, that's good. Just remove that. Oh no, I want to wax the whole car, but anyway. So, that's just a quick piece of this review. Like I said, once you wash your pads, you just put them back in. Nice seal. It's going to stop anything, contamination getting onto your pads. All right, and look after your stuff at the end of the day. So really good. Nice size, not too small, not too big. No seam. Winner, chicken dinner. So well thought out product, and a product that works. So there you go. Okay, folks. So that's it done. The car is super clean. The tyres are super shiny. And I'm actually coming around to the idea of more glossy tyres, because it definitely enhances their appearance, gives them a the deeper black colour, which is nice. Car is spotless. I say we haven't put any sort of last stage protection, no waxes or sealants or anything on this, and it's turned out great. All right, so I will be getting some more Bliss Car Care products. I want to try their, like I said earlier, I want to try detailing sprays, the waxes and all that kind of stuff, because they're great products. I'm going to do a wrap-up video at the end summarising all the products, but they just seem a caring product range. Nothing's too aggressive, it's well thought out. So happy days. Hi guys, so the last product we're looking at is the Bliss Car Care Dashing Shine Interior Dressing. Now this one is marketed as a superior cleaner and a dressing as well. Smells nice, smells lovely and fresh. So the instructions for use are sort of spray on, okay, leave a minute, okay, and then remove using the cloth. So now obviously you can use this in conjunction with a magic eraser, okay. So I'm just going to gently spray it on, and as the instructions say, I'm going to leave it a minute. I'm going to do this filthy trim, which seems to be a nightmare on my Audi. I've done previous reviews on the exact same bit, so I say it smells lovely and fresh, which is what you like. Okay, I'm going to remove this straight away and we'll leave that one for a minute. Just see the difference. Oops, sorry. Did you notice how I apologise for nudging you? Okay, first of all, the dirt sticks to it. I'm not just moving the dirt over. Really, really good cleaning power. Removes easily onto your microfiber. Okay, so that bit there I did not leave at all, and it's removed all the dirt. Lovely smell, fresh smell. I wouldn't say it smells of anything, it just smells of freshness. Right, the trim here I've left for a minute, which was filthy. Carry on. I'm just going to reposition the camera actually, because this is, move it a bit, just do the dash. Is there any real difference? Okay, they both cleans really well. Found leaving it a bit longer, okay, it took a bit more to remove, but I suppose it's saturating into the trim. All that dirt's gone. One thing I will say is, oh no, that's good. I was concerned it didn't have a particularly wide spray function, but it does. It was just me setting it up wrong. So I'm always skeptical about these two-in-ones, you know, your wash and wax, your cleaner and dressing. So I am interested in seeing what the final finish on this is like. Okay, as a general rule, I don't. I like dedicated products. Take this off the tripod. I'm doing this in one take. It's starting to rain. I like this. Now, the product such as the wheel cleaner is a very gentle product. This has got quite a lot of bite. I like the finish. It's a matte finish. I don't like shiny interiors because it suggests to me it's dirty, but B, it's dangerous. You do not want shine on this at night, flaring up at your face. All right. Removed all the dirt, leaves a lovely smell and a lovely matte finish. You can see the difference. So it is leaving something behind, the dressing aspect. No, yes, it's clear. So it's cleaning and it is leaving that dressing behind. The dirt comes off very, very easily. I've done some where you're physically just pushing the dirt, okay, but it all comes off in the microfiber, which is good. And it is leaving product behind. Okay, so as a cleaner and a dressing, Very, very good indeed. Happy with that. The smell is subtly fresh as well. So that's the outside. Dashing shine interior dressing. I wouldn't necessarily say it's shine. In fact, I'd argue it isn't. Okay, it's a matte finish. Now, I'm sure if I keep applying product, it'll be shinier and shinier, but you don't want super shiny. All right, it just brings it back to how it should, the natural sort of OEM look, as they say. So, really, really good. Glad I'm not disappointed. So guys, I'm busy a few days testing these new products from Bliss Car Care. So we usually muck around with them for a week or two, okay, and then come to do the final sort of videos, okay, that you ultimately are seeing on this presentation. So first of all, thank you very much for Bliss Car Care to send us these products. Okay, we have been engaging with them. I did ask the question, is there anything you want to say? And once again, which is sort of important, they said no. Okay, do your review. Okay, we're always looking for product improvement, so we'd appreciate your independent, unbiased feedback. So that's what I've given through this video, and ultimately what I'm going to be giving on this wrap-up video. So the first sort of products we looked at was the wheel cleaner. Okay, now very, very effective wheel cleaner. Okay, go by the instructions. It does say leave for 5 minutes, okay, and then agitate with a brush and rinse off. It's not one of those wheel cleaners that as soon as you spray on, you see the sort of dirt. Okay, it's not that aggressive. It's more of a sort of caring hands sort of product. Something that I would use on more expensive wheels, okay, where you've got to be a bit more delicate. Okay, so I'd rather use something like this, okay, that maybe takes a bit of has a longer dwell time than one of these products that it's almost would take skin off a bone, so to speak. So it's designed specifically for that. Okay, so if you go by the instructions, you'll get on fine with it. It removed all the dirt, easy to rinse off, all right, and clung to the wheels when we sprayed it on. So really, really good product. If you do have heavily soiled wheels, you can go at it again with this product, and obviously they do a fallout remover as well. So in conjunction with a fallout remover, maybe a tar and glue, and this, you've got the full suite of wheel cleaning products. So really, really good. So top on there. I know we didn't do it in this order, but next one I'm going to summarise is the Bliss Car Care Make It Slick Tyre Gel. This one, it gives a more wetter look, a more shinier look, and I did go around and put a second layer on one of the tyres, and it does enhance it. Okay, but for the first application, it's not super sort of wet look, okay, but it's definitely a wet look one. So if you're looking for a matte finish, probably not the one for you. It is a very thick product. It's almost like the thicker gel tyre dressings you get, and if you do leave it outside, like I said, in the freezing conditions, it is pretty thick, almost unusable. So just make sure you take it in room temperature and use it, and you'll get on fine. Little goes a long way, and it gives good coverage. You don't need that much. Okay, I used that much for 4 tyres, and like I say, a fifth tyre really, because I double sort of tapped one of them. Okay, so you hardly need any. This is going to last you a long time, and I like the finish. Okay, nice and glossy, enhances the sort of the blackness of the tyre as well. So really good. Okay, that is going to last you a long time. Tested the Bliss Car Care Slick Suds High Concentration Shampoo. It is concentrated, okay, 15 to 20 millilitres of product. You saw it in my little measuring jug, and look how foamy the result was. Loads and loads of suds coming from this, and super slick. Now, I know I've tested a lot of shampoos. This is supremely slick. It is super safe. Your hands, I'm smiling now because I can remember when I first applied it to the plane, it was like, whoa, here we go. Okay, so really safe product. Removes the dirt very well as well. Okay, and I didn't use much. All right, probably about 20 millilitres for that big bucket. All right, and loads of foam. It clung to the vehicle as well. It didn't just sort of run straight off. All right, top product. Really like that one. Okay, top product. Right at the end, okay, as it started raining, we finished off with a dashing shine interior dressing. Now, like I say, I don't like 2-in-1s. I don't like products that claim to do multiple things. I don't use wash and waxes as a general rule. Okay, so I was interested to see whether this performed well as a cleaner, let itself down as a dressing, or the other way around. As a cleaner, very good. I used it with, straight away I removed it, and I left it with a recommended dwell time of about a minute. Effortlessly removed all the dirt on the door and the sort of lower trim, and on the dashboard. And the reason why I did the dashboard is I wanted a sort of comparison okay, between a area that had had this applied and an area that hadn't, and it leaves behind product. Okay, so that's the dressing element. It does say dash shine. On my TT, it gave a matte finish. All right, it brought the color up a bit. You can see the color differentiation, but do not be put off with this if you think the resultant is going to be a super shiny dashboard. I think it's only going to be super shiny if it was super shiny before, if you know what I mean. But for a sort of matte OEM finish, this brings it up, okay, to that level. Nice fresh smell. Sprayer, you do have to apply the spray. If you just go like that slowly, okay, it comes out as a bit of a stream of product. So you've got to commit to it, spray it, volumizes it, and it's really, really good. All right, and I love the smell. So in terms, am I convinced about 2-in-1s? As a general rule, no, but this one does clean and it does dress. Okay, so from this product's point of view, okay, I'm sold. All right, and I will be using the rest of that because it's an easy product, effective cleaner, leaves product behind. I'll keep an eye on it in terms of the effectiveness of the dressing, in terms of anti-static capability and all that kind of stuff. Okay, but initial impression are tops. A couple of other things we looked at. We did look at their wash mitt. Okay, this has already been through the wash. Okay, so it washes very, very well. Okay, give it a good shake out, let it dry naturally. Super, super soft. And when I applied the shampoo to it as that first contact, it just looked like a mitt of snow. Okay, so really, really nice, and goes well with the shampoo. So if you're going to get that, I'd recommend get that one as well. And we quickly looked at the wax applicators. Okay, the set of 3. All right, keep your bags, put your wash mitt back in the bag, protect it, stop it from getting any grit on it. And we use this one. All right, you already know I love this because it's got no seam, super soft, washes perfectly. That's already been washed, and once that's dry, I'm going to put it back in the pack, and those 3 will be ready for next time. Okay, so I'm impressed. I say I reached out to this company at the start because I'd seen them on social media. I liked the logo, I liked the look, I liked the vibe of the website. I thought I want to get stuck in and reach out to them and have a chat. Okay, we've had that chat, they sent some products, and I've tried to be as honest as I can. All 4 of these, okay, you can buy with confidence, okay, and just bear in mind, if you don't like super thick gels, okay, you may not like that one, okay, but it works. And like I say, as long as you warm it up or take it inside, it's fine. That there, brilliant, super, super concentrated. These 2, okay, the dash interior dressing and the wheel cleaner, top products. Okay, there's nothing really negative to say. There's just observations on use, I suppose. All right, so I am definitely going to be getting some more of their products. I want to see if they've got snow foam. I want to try their sort of LSP, their last stage protection stuff, their quick detailers, the waxes and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to build up my collection, and then in a few months' time, we're going to do a full Bliss Car Care, start to finish, valid detail, the full process, and see how all of these work together. Okay, because I'm prepared to invest in this stuff because of the snapshot of products we've seen are really good. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've used this stuff yourself, write some comments below. Okay, and thanks very much for watching. So take care.